doing well on this Friday night. So looking forward to some Rocket League. We got the Amigos and Riot.
Pretty interesting players here, especially I have one standout player on the Riot that we'll get to here in a second.
Yeah, as Ashton was saying, we've got new rookie Night Wolf taking the field tonight with the veteran, the great Ramboy. Ashton, do you want to go into depth a little bit on Amigos and Riot?
Yeah, I think I might be muted.
I've got the desktop audio now. So
Okay. Somebody in the chat. No, we got it. So yeah, we got Carson and Nick here on the Amigos. They've been together this is their second season now, starting out. They finished pretty strong last season. I would say they underwhelmed me last season, but it is what it is. And I think they're gonna do better this season. I got some hope in them. They look good in their scrimmages. And then the Riot, like you mentioned, Nightworth, first overall pick in the draft last season. He's got some pretty big expectations. The great Ramboy looking to have a bounce back season. I think he was a little bit disappointed in how he played last season, but nonetheless, should be a pretty fun game here as we got two pretty competitive teams going at it.
Yeah, I'd agree. Definitely from the Amigos side, I saw them play a lot last year or last season. They had these hot and cold streaks, so we'll see which side of the scale they're on tonight, if they're hot or cold. But like you said, they're playing well, so we'll look forward to hopefully some great games, maybe a game 5, and get a nice showcasing on Night Wolf and his vet teammate Ramboy.
Yeah, as we hop into the first game here, we're underway. The kickoff starting right away here. It goes in favor of the Amigos early on. Let's see here, Nick with an early shot off the crossbar. Night Wolf, as we mentioned, first overall pick. He impressed a lot of people in the scouting combine. Starts off with a strong shot. Hadu is able to make the save though. Great Ramboy with some pressure on the net. He's got a shot and he'll score. The Riot opened things up with a 1-goal lead 20 seconds in.
That was an absolute blitz by the Riot offense. Like you said, Nightwork with the pressure, Ramboy with the shot and the finish.
Yeah, I like the aggressive play here. And I think last season they played with Cuppy. I think they're both pretty aggressive players. And their main problem was they just had 2 players playing offense the whole time, and they didn't have anybody playing defense. And I think there was a number of factors involved in that. But nonetheless here, I think Nightworth, he's going to be good on both sides of the ball here. He's a good two-way player.
That's
right. I'm looking forward to seeing how they perform.
It'll be good. That all-out offense strat can work if you're able to score goals, but Nick and Carson aren't able to score yet, so Nightworth's defense is holding up. Here Nick takes the ball, trying to dribble it out, but Ramboy's already challenging him. So the pressure, Amigos crack again. Ramboy gets a nice shot in the goal.
The great Ramboy, he misses here. He bumps Hadu, gets a little touch on the ball, and it just somehow sneaks through. They take those.
Absolutely. Big 2-0 lead from Riot now. So Nickel trying to get on the board. That shot, what a slot right off the right side post.
That's a perfect kickoff by Hadu. I don't know if that was a scripted play by them, but Nick with a shot right off the post, and there's no way anybody's saving that in net.
I wish my shots went off the post and in like that.
Some people have the gift.
That's right. Nick going up for a nice aerial.
See here. Ball kind of just sitting in the middle. Gets bumped twice. There's some awkward play here towards the midfield. Nick will take control on the right wing. He's going to move it. The great Ramboy with the dunk. He has been playing well already. Just a minute and a half minute and a half in. I've been really impressed with how he's played so far. Still got a lot of time left to go here. Nightwolf not able to make the challenge, but he's going to take possession here. Wait. There's nobody back.
That's an open net.
Yeah, he's going to score his first goal of his career on an apparent open net. Really not sure what happened to the other team.
That all-out offense cost Nick and Carson there. Yeah, I did not see where their cars were. It looked like they got deleted from the map for a second, but let's see what Carson can do. He's dribbling now. He's got a good chance here. Gets past one. Unable to finish, though. Nightworth with a strong clear. Passes to Nick, and Nick can't make the shot.
It was a good shot. Didn't go off the crossbar for them. Just seems like... Or sorry, no, it was him that had the crossbar shot. Never mind. So I guess you don't get it every time, but it was a good shot nonetheless, off target. Hadu, he's going to hit it onto the wall. Nightwolf back to Hadu, back to the great Ramboy. I think he's going to go up.
Double tap? We'll see
And he
what
hit this back.
Oh!
He had the chance. There was a backflip in net, but that's still dangerous. Good save. But Hadu can finish it. 3-2 is our score here. What a goal.
That was some high-flying offense right there. Nickel tries for the double tap, doesn't get it, but gets the pressure. Then Carson hits a little floater and finishes it strong on the goal line. We're getting to see some nice goals this game.
And what a save there. I think it was Nightwolf in that. I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure that's who I saw. But that was a great save. It looked like it was for sure in, but he gave his team a chance with that save there. Nightwolf here with an opportunity. Hits it over Hadu. Crossbar!
Oh.
Own goal by Hadu. Nightwolf with his second goal of the game.
Nightwork getting a little revenge there. Carson had stuffed him on the last goal, but Nightwork able to force Ramboy to own goal.
That was
No, not
play.
Ramboy. Carson. My bad,
Yeah.
Carson.
Nightwolf not able to get that flick towards the net. Backflips instead of front flips. Great Ramboy with a great early challenge. Nightwolf will take possession here. He's dangerous going towards the net. Nick can't make the stop. And that's a hat trick for the rookie in his first RLSA match.
Some big plays. He gets a nice little tap there. Sets up an air dribble. Puts Nick awkward. And, the hand heart shows the rookie some love.
And for anybody doubting him going first overall, I think he's proved the doubters wrong so far. We still have time left here for the Amigos to turn things around. They were ranked pretty high coming in. They did pretty well, third on the players poll, if I recall correctly. So they've got some expectations. The Riot came in. Nobody believed in them. Nobody gave them a shot here, even in this match.
Yeah, that reminds me, Ashton, we didn't give our predictions.
Oh.
Now that we got the score, but I'm going to just tell you, I had Amigos taking this 3-1.
Oh, that's exactly what I had. I'm not even lying. That is my exact prediction, man. So I guess we're both in the same boat. It's not looking good so far. The Riot have come out to play here in Game 1.
Oh, boy. And Nightwolf taking the demos to the Amigos right now. Normally the Amigos are the demo-heavy team, but Nightwolf is just there. Oh, that's a huge bump by Nick, but he can't get the second defender.
Off the crossbar there. And I like what you mentioned there. The Riot, that's something that they've lacked season after season, is that physicality. And if Nightwolf can bring that to them, that would be a huge game changer for this team. Yeah. Oh, and the great Ramboy, he gets a hat trick. Double hat trick for the Riot here. 30 seconds left. They're hungry,
Ashton. They're hungry. They want 8. They want the Barca. Let's see what we have, though. Amigos got to figure out what is happening. Their defense keeps cracking, so it can't stay like that. They got to change something.
The Amigos, they've always had a bend but don't break defense. They're breaking so far here in Game 1. You think the expectations of them being pretty high in the poll, a lot of teams, they have, I would be selling my stock on this team, or I wouldn't be selling my stock on this team just yet. But man, you got to think that could be a factor here.
Couple unplanned fakes there on the goal line. Riot don't capitalize. Gonna take that to the
That's just
locker
about
room.
it. Game 1 in the books here. Riot take it with no problems at all. And the Amigos, it looked like they were playing without life out there. Yeah, and if you're the Amigos here, I mean, just one game in a best of 5. Obviously, you make it a little bit harder on yourself losing the first game. But, I mean, they're by no means out of this game. Obviously, you have to move on. You got to take it one game at a time. That's the mentality you got to have in series like this. So, honestly, you just got to start simple. Get the first goal.
Yeah, that first game lets them strategize a little bit. I think a lot of the players were playing tentative at the very beginning, and that's what caused Riot to get a couple goals. So I think if Carson and Nickel trust their mechanics, trust their rotation, the experience that they have, they can really use that to their advantage and see if they can dissect this this Riot team. But it's going to be hard because Riot is playing fantastic right now.
Yeah,
That's
they
a
are.
huge
And the
shot.
Great Ramboy starts off early here with a goal, 1-0.
It's a boomer right there. 68 miles an hour right from the corner. Nick doesn't even have a chance to respond. It's just in the net. Teleported.
You could tell he's been putting in the work this offseason. That was a great shot. Waited for the bounce. That was just as perfect as you could get it. You could not get anywhere perfect. Something about the Amigos that I noticed, they play really well on script. They like to game plan their opponents. But as soon as... Oh, Hadu, never mind. He's going to go ahead and cut off my train of thought with the goal here. but like I was saying, they like to game plan on their opponents. They come in with a mission, with a goal. Maybe it's be physical. But as soon as that doesn't work and they're forced to resort to plan B, plan C, they don't play very well off script. And so if the Riot, whatever their game plan, whatever the Amigos game plan is, if they can get the Amigos away from that, they've got a pretty good chance here.
That almost goes in. I agree. I think the mental toughness, that's what I want to see from this Amigo team right now. Because they have the... Oh, there it is. Carson showing some mental toughness with a flick. That's a great play right there by him. Gets it past one, chips it by him, and finishes it past Ramboy.
Yeah, Caleb, you ask, Carson will deliver here. Mental toughness, they're showing it right now. And I feel like I was counting them out after one goal here. But no, they're right here.
That's right. We saw them get reverse swept a couple times last season, so seeing them come back from taking a pretty hefty loss game 1 is a good sign. But there's still 4 minutes left in this game, so I don't want to speak too soon, but they're playing well. This is a really high-scoring game, by the way. You think about 3 goals in the first minute.
Oh, here's a chance here for Nightwolf. Man, has he been playing pretty well so far in his first series. I've been really impressed by him. No doubts by this organization taking him first overall from what we've seen so far.
Agreed, for sure. Nightwolf doing the white octane justice. Very clean car. Clean as his shooting. That might... Oh, Nickel's back on defense. That's a big play. I didn't see Nickel on defense a lot last season, but he stayed strong in net, and it paid off, so they get the clear here.
Yeah, the Riot are letting the Amigos come to them right now, and it's not a bad game plan, really. And the Amigos, they'll take it to you, no doubt about it. But right now, with a deficit, that's probably not the game plan that you want to be playing with right now. Riot might need to switch things up here.
Yeah, I thought Riot was really playing their best when they were, had their foot on the accelerator, kept pressuring Carson and Nick. I think that's going to...
Oh, here's a chance.
And Carson is killing him with the solo plays today, Ashton.
Yeah, double tap, hat trick, for C30 Hedo. He's out of boost here. Carson with an amazing triple tap, actually. Wow, really nice play here.
That's right. Carson said one double tap for the first goal wasn't enough, so let me get a triple tap. They're up 3-1.
The Riot, they got to get somebody up to that if they want a chance at stopping it. Great Ramboy hits it now into the corner. Nightwolf, he's going to take possession. Good job slowing the game down there, but an early challenge here. And the aggressiveness from the Amigos, this is probably the adjustment that they made between games 1 and 2. They've always been an aggressive team, and as soon as they got away from it, they paid Nick. Beautiful pass.
Yep, I think the Amigos are starting to wake up. Their defense is starting to get a little snappier. They're hungry. Like the Riot were first game, they want this game too.
Man, we have a series on our hands. We started off week 1 with 3 sweeps, 3-0 for all 3 games. We had a 3-1 earlier. Can we get our first game 5 of the season?
That's right. The people want to see a game 5. See,
they do for sure.
See what they got.
As much as we're talking about the Amigos winning this, there's still 2 minutes and 8 seconds left, and we saw how fast the Riot could score.
Yeah.
It's about now, how can the Amigos defense hold up against this Riot attack moving forward? Nightwolf taking that into the corner. He's going to get the boost.
Yeah,
Nick using a lot of boost to get to that corner, but he doesn't end up getting the large pad. The Great Ramboy, one-on-one opportunity here. Can he put a shot in? No, he's going to miss.
Carson bails Nick out big time there. All good. That was a good teamwork on defense there to cancel out that push that dribble Ramboy had. Carson able to take his time here. Going for a little bit of a demo. Nightwolf able to get it clear after Carson missed that demo. It's a chance by Nickel. Big clear.
Oh, nice double tap there. And you can see they're playing on script right now. They're getting the bumps and demos that they are aiming for. They're getting the aggressive plays here as the demo comes through. Hadu now one-on-one off of spawn. Gets a fake by one. Nightwolf is there. Now the ball into the corner. Nightwolf a little bit awkward here. His teammate's going to bail him out. Hadu with a good chance here. He's going to try to center that. Hits it towards the corner, actually. And now Nick has all the time in the world, and the clock is the enemy of the Riot right now.
Amigos have really been able to take possession and keep it this game. We've seen Carson, we've seen Nick both dribbling the ball, and then whenever Riot push, they they just kind of pass it to that second man. They can't really keep possession, and it's gonna be tough to score when you're not keeping possession.
A little bit of a wake-up call for the Amigos. So we have 3 players rocking the NRG decal in this series. The Great Ramboy, the only one not doing it. And man, that right there is how you know the Amigos are a good team. Because the good teams, they make adjustments during the game, right? A lot of teams, when they're struggling, they'll try to keep going with what they're doing. Now, if you're being picked apart, you got to make the adjustments necessary, and then you got to move on to the next game. And speaking of adjustments, now the Riot, they're going to have to do the same. You got to get the Amigos off script. Been talking about this a little bit here. But if they can move away, avoid the bumps and demos as best as possible, maybe implement that into their game plan a little bit, get a little bit more aggressive on that front. And then you can't let the Amigos have all the space in the world. You've got to get quick challenges. You got to get to the ball quickly. They're flying. They were flying around the field in game 1. They got to do that here in game 3.
Yeah, definitely. I thought game 1, Nightwolf was going for demos. He was just, out there playing without thinking too hard. It seemed like he was thinking a little bit more this game. But game 3, I want to see him have some fun. See Ramboy and Nightwolf just go for some team plays, get some demos to break up this Amigos defense that they couldn't get through last game.
Now gets it towards the corner. A good bump there by Nightwolf. Hadu hits it out, but he's kind of out of boost there. Now Nightwolf, he's going to take possession again, something you never want to hear if you're a defender. Great Ramboy.
That's a
Oh,
big
bad
whiff.
midfield miss.
Carson's shot just a little bit wide. This is a good counter, but Carson's there again to keep the lockdown on and keep that ball on the Riot side. He just grabs that boost and then shoots. I think that the Riot are just stuck in net with 0 boost, Ashton.
Well, here's a chance now. I don't know how Nightworth didn't pick up that big pad there. Hadu was caught at the midfield. That could have been a dangerous opportunity. And like we talked about in between the games here, to the right, you gotta get some more pressure on the ball here. They're still letting the Amigos have a lot of uncontested pressure.
They are.
Good job.
I feel like they're playing the ball a little bit quicker. I like Nightworth going for some air dribbles or ground dribbles. That's a good back flip there. So keeping the offense, keeping the ball in the Amigos half. The possession arrow is leaning a little more towards Riot this game, but right after Ramboy had to save a tough shot by Carson.
Oh, Amigos threatening here. Hadu, but a beautiful save by the great Ramboy. Nightworth realizes he has some time, grabs the boost in the corner. Nick's a little bit awkward here. Could be a nice 2-on-1 here. He recovers well, though, and he's going to shut down Nightworth's opportunity. Ball bounces dangerous, though. Hadu, a little bit awkward. Great Ramboy with a chance. That shot goes just high. Nightworth, and he's going to miss the follow-up. Hadu, did he just mess up the free goal for Nick? Oh, no.
Think so. Hadu there being a third imposter. Let's see if they can they can fix that right here as they get the ball back on the Riot side. Good pass by... wait a second.
Guy.
I do not...
Nightworth with a beautiful pass, but it's just to the wrong team. Nick is going to slot that top right corner.
That is an NRG player
from
to an NRG player. Can't tell which one's which, though. Unfortunate. But Amigos go up 1-0. Let's see if Carson can put the clamps down. He tries for another air dribble there. Ramboy with a good clear.
And here we go. Once again, the Riot. Nobody challenges that shot. And like we said, Nick, he's going to go unpunished after overextending there, really. Even though when the Riot had possession, they're playing a little flat-footed right now, is what it seems.
Yep. And if the Riot can't shut down the Amigos ball chasing, a big clear by the Riot just to get it over the head of Nick and Carson. Riot could capitalize.
Oh no.
Boy, they just always there. Ashton, they're always there. Carson with another good shot.
And the Amigos the one making the mistake here, and somehow they end up with a goal here. Both players midfield. Nightworth finally realizes, hey, we got to get somebody to this ball. By the time it's too late. And Great Ramboy's in no man's land, and that's just a free cross-field goal for the Amigos. And really, it's the Riot doing it to themselves, and obviously this is their first series together. Unlike the Amigos, they had all of last season, they had off-season scrimmages, and now they're coming into this game here. Good shot by Nightworth, but the defense comes through again. Great Ramboy with another critical miss here.
Yeah, Carson did just enough to keep that ball out of the net, and that's all they really have to do. And then they get the counterattack here with Nick pushing the ball. Oh, but he abandons it for the boost. Let's see what Nightworth can do.
I'd love to see the Riot try to simplify their game. They're just trying to go for dribbles every time. It's never a bad idea to go for a dribble, but I'd like to see some more passing and maybe some simpler stuff towards the net just to generate some pressure, because right now the Amigos, they're not feeling it. They've only got 2 shots registered, the Riot.
Yeah, maybe some, passing plays, some demo plays, something to get both teammates involved, because right now it seems like they're each going for a solo play, and it's not working yet. Once the flips get warmed up, maybe they can.
No.
Carson is letting them have it on the flips. It's another one by him.
And the Great Ramboy, man, he's just caught in no man's land again. You've either got to get to that challenge immediately, which he had time for, or you've got to get back to net and try to read the save. He does neither of those things. He's kind of just caught in the middle.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, beautiful ball
Dissolution.
play. The great Ramboy. Oh,
Oh,
he can't
no.
slot in the open net.
Oh,
Oh, no. You hate to see
rough.
it. And that's how game 3 comes to a close here. The Riot need momentum. That was a good chance to kind of get something moving towards them.
Yeah, that goal would have been nice to have, you know, in their minds going into game 3.
Game 4, rather.
Game 4. So we'll see how they're able to adapt, if they're able to adapt with this Amigos team playing well.
Yeah, the Riot, they've now dropped 2 straight after a strong start to the series. And I think the Amigos, they were feeling out their opponent. The Riot showed they had the skill to beat this team, but it's all about, hey, okay, well, let's put it together. Obviously, we talked about the Amigos. They've played together. The Riot, this is their first series together. They've had some scrimmages, and they had training camp this offseason. But besides that, they really have not played a whole lot together. Here it is. Life on the line here. The Amigos have secured themselves at least 1 point. If they can win this game, they'll get 2 points here. And every single point is big for the playoff push. Late in the season, when you have that 1 extra point than the team that you're competing with for a playoff spot, it's going to be pretty big. Here we are. We're going to hop into game 4 now. Do or die for the Riot.
You know, I'd like to see Riot here just full send. They gotta commit to the plays. See if they're able to keep the pressure with no hesitation. I feel like there's some hesitation on defense and offense. Just have confidence. You know, Nightworth, he's a first-round pick for a reason. He's got the mechanics. Ramboy's a vet. They can get some goals here and pressure on this really ball-chasing Amigos team.
Let's see here. Here's a good chance for a pass. Great Ramboy does not take the opportunity, and Nick tries to get the open net. And Ramboy, it looks like he had a lot of time to get to that, at least get a touch on the ball, but Hadu, he's going to put that through.
It is fast.
Man, both of them racing for the ball there. Hadu barely beats him out. Let's see here. Good opportunity. Nightworth is in a good spot here. Good challenge, though, from Nick. A nice bump. Really nice play. Can open things up for the great Ramboy. Awkward at midfield. So now still get the though.
That's what I like to see from Nightworth. You know, getting involved on his rotation back to defense to help Ramboy out. But Nick puts a huge shot on net. Then there's a rave going on in the Riot's goal with those lights.
Great Ramboy does everything right. Rotates far post. He's got boost in the tank. Just doesn't get up to the save quite in time. It was close, but it's a really good shot there from Nick. Now it has been quite some time since the Riot have hit the back of the net.
They did. They were held
pretty early in game 2, if I recall correctly.
Oh no!
Wow,
what a shot
by
no
touch
Carson.
from Nightworth. Oh, just slightly missing it there. Dude, he's going to put that top corner here.
Carson puts that in. I don't know if he planned on it going in, but what's the motto? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You like to see Carson taking this shot, and it pays off there. He gets the goal.
Hey, Carson throwing up a GG in the chat. He's saying that this series is just over. It sure is looking like it, but maybe that will give the Riot some life. We'll see. Good bump by Great Ramboy. Here's a good chance. Got to get something towards the net. They do well. When you got 2 players sitting in net, and each in different positions, it's really hard to get any decent chance on net. You got to work with the passing plays. You got to take the opportunities given to you, because there are some.
Opportunity.
Oh, here we go. He's faced with an open net. He can't hit the angle of the bump, but Nightworth. Beautiful play.
both Riot players involved. That's what we want to see. The bump too. One of my favorite moves, Ashton, gotta say. You
Oh, I know.
Getting a little
Oh,
bump
I know.
demo in there. Hey, you gotta gotta take advantage of whatever you can. If you can't hit the ball, maybe you can hit one of their cars. Ramboy, there he
Never
is.
heard a truer statement. Let's see here. That's a big play. Nick is all alone. That's a mistake. Open net for
Yes.
Nightworth.
How the turntables, Ashton. That's 2 quick goals by the Riot team. They're not done yet. Showing some life. That's huge.
The Amigos, they open the door here for the Riot to allow the comeback. And maybe force a game 5 here. We're not there just yet. Not there just yet. The Amigos are... I see this a lot from them. We saw it last season. It'll look like, oh, they let their opponents back in. They're starting to throw the game. And then they just turn it on again. They score a few more goals. The 2 almost getting that angle. And as I say it, Nick puts a shot on the left side. It's now a 2-goal deficit again.
But Ashton, this is a experienced Amigos team. You know, they've had those reverse sweeps. They're putting those in the past. They're trying to keep those in the closet. So Nick getting another goal to keep them ahead and well insured over this streaky Riot team. But look out for him.
There's a good chance here. The great Ramboy, he gets stuffed by Nick. Now he's got a chance to go up, maybe hit a clip. Doesn't look like it's turning out exactly how he thought.
Nope. That's not quite what he wanted, but Carson able to keep possession. Nightworth gets a booming clear out, though. Nick able to shut it down. Let's see what Ramboy can do here. Let's see him push this. There he goes. One-on-one with
got a
him and
one-on-one
Carson.
here.
Yep. The 2 vets. And he, just barely. Nightworth with the shot. Oh boy, the crossbar has definitely been on the Amigos side this series. That's a big little pop. Oh, but it's off. I don't think Carson knew that.
And that is a big mistake there. But that's a bigger mistake. Nick has an open net again. Can the great Ramboy get there? No. 3 goals is what the Amigos will lead by. Just as they did early in the game, man.
That's really unfortunate. Yeah, that flick looked good. Everything looked great, but it just died and gave Nick a chance to
They've made things hard. You got to score within the first 26 seconds here to give yourself a reasonable chance. They look like they've had the opportunities.
See if they can.
Here's another one. Wide open net.
They got that. They got to make that. There it is. Let's see if the Riot can get some kickoff synergy for these next, the next minute and 15.
And the fact that they scored that and gave themselves over a minute, that's a lot of breathing room. Honestly, you've just got to score within, I'd say, maybe 30 seconds or left in the game. So within the next 30 to 45 seconds to give yourself a good chance. That's a good kickoff to start things off.
Mm-hmm. That's in their net. All right.
2 quick goals. Oh, just like that. It's a 1-goal game, and now anything's possible.
Yeah,
Great pass from Nightworth. Oh.
The Amigos got to be careful there. Carson threw out the GG. That could be his kryptonite.
Sounds like Juju dancing on the logos over here.
Right.
Now let's see here. Nightworth. It seems like he's figured out what he's got to do. He's turned it on. Let's see. The great Ramboy, he's got a chance there. Good early challenge here. Obviously still a lead for the Amigos. As much as there's a momentum shift in favor of the Riot. Good demo.
Big demo.
But that's a shot off.
Skies the shot. There it is. Ramboy playing with some purpose. Keeping the ball in their net. Or in their side. On the Amigos side.
30 seconds now left. It started out so well. That is a big touch there from Nightworth. Great Ramboy needs to come up with one here as well. 2-on-1 here.
I like this. He's going for the demo play.
Oh, it's a miss. But is there a bump? Yes, there is. The great Ramboy off the bump from Nightworth. What a play to tie things up with 23 seconds left. Oh my, we've got a game.
That's right. It doesn't have to be pretty. Both of those guys doing their best to get the ball in the net, and it pays off.
It's exactly what we said. They put...
No. What just happened?
No. Somebody missed the kickoff. The great Rambo. After all that, to miss the kickoff. Oh my goodness.
That's unfortunate. I didn't know if they were trying something sneaky with the second man going for a kickoff, but
I don't know,
the
but they're gonna
kickoff
need something
synergy is
quick here.
definitely not in their favor. Nick
Nick's
gets
awkward here.
completely messed up. Oh no!
Wait! What is this? I don't believe my eyes right now. Nick, the pressure got to him. He jumps a little bit early. Hidoo misses. Nick can't get there. What is that? 9 miles an hour. That may be the slowest goal I've ever seen.
Nickel tried to turtle up in the net there, and it unfortunately backfired.
You cannot make those kickoff mistakes. They get a little bit lucky there. And can a team end this in regulation, or are we going to overtime? Nightwolf a little aggressive there. He's
Nightwolf wants the ball. Nightwolf shoots. Nightwolf scores.
Unbelievable. The rookie, zero hero.
That was crazy, Ashton. You said it there. Like Nightwolf took the ball from Ramboy, but he knew what he was doing. He was like, "You drafted me first for a reason. I'm gonna take this ball and I'm gonna score." He gets the flick over one, and then he shoots and finishes it. That was a great finish. Great game 4, leading into a game 5.
Way to force a game 5 there, the zero hero. Man, and now both of these teams have earned at least 1 point. The winner of game 5 will have 2 points in the standings here. So that's big. Even if you're the losing player here, it's a good series, right? It's been a great series so far. And now let's see here. Who's going to get that second point? Who is going to close out this week 1 victory? Are the Amigos going to bounce back, or are the Riot going to ride the momentum? Let's find out right now.
We'll see.
We hop here into game 5.
Both the Amigos and the Riot knew what the people wanted. They wanted a game 5, and I'm trying to give the people the game, but I don't know how to transition. So here we go. That's the game, and that's the kickoff.
Beautiful timing. You couldn't have done it any better. The Amigos, they got to start off with a bang here. If they want to take away the momentum here from the Riot, which they do have it. Nightwolf completely out of boost.
But that doesn't matter.
The
Amigos are scared to push now that they see him flick. Nightwolf had been trying to hit the flicks all game, and then finally just paid off the end of that game. Let's see if he keeps those, the flicking juices or, whatever it's called.
Something, G Fuel probably.
Yeah, G Fuel.
Oh, what a shot from
But
Nick
that's
here.
a huge passing play. I think both Amigos were up in the air there at the same time, but they're just scoring.
If nobody challenges you, hey, no problem here, as long as somebody gets the goal, right? And as we said, Amigos, they strike first. The Riot, they got to get back here.
These kickoffs have been going back and forth. That one goes to Nightwolf, gets a little air dribble there. Carson controls it well. He's got lots of boost. Goes for a weird musty.
A sideways musty.
All right, I like the play there by Ramboy, giving some space to Nightwolf so they're not doubled up. Nightwolf's attempt kind of backfires, but Ramboy's there for the defense. He gets a good clear.
Yeah, and look at the space that they're giving the Riot after last game. Nice flick there early by the great Ramboy. He gets it past 2, but it's a little bit off target here. That's a tough play to turn in.
Yeah, Ramboy did good. He was able to...
great turn.
Ramboy gets a bump on Nick.
Just watch the 2-on-1 here.
Yeah.
Good challenge here. Great Ramboy needs to get back to that. Don't put it in his own net. Now if they look close. And look at that. Hidoo. All the space in the world for Nightwolf. And if you're the Amigos, you do have the 1-goal lead. So, I mean, technically nothing wrong with that. But as we saw last game, 1 goal is not safe. Not at all.
True.
Nick here with the chance, and he's going to score.
This is tough right now. I think the Riot, they're panicking a little bit more than they need to. Like, they're pushing, they're jumping a little bit. One sign to me that a team's a little, nervous is when they jump too soon. The Ramboy and Nightwolf need to, just stay calm. There's a lot of time left in this game, and they've shown that they're great at scoring 2 goals in 15 seconds. They did that twice, game 4.
And we just got to see a little more consistency here. The Riot, they have the space. Use it. Take possession of the ball. Turn it into a dribble. And we'll see what can happen from there. Nightwolf, he does exactly that. He's got a one-on-one here with Hado. Favorable matchup, and he gets it.
Boy, he went for the bump, but he didn't even need it. That's a great flick again into the little air dribble. I wonder, Nightwolf's kind of looking like a ones player right now, and that is a good thing to have in your pocket when you're playing in twos.
Yeah, the great Ramboy, he's always been more of the guy. He's, for the most part, been pretty reliable on offense and defense. He struggled a little bit in the past season, but that's what he's always been known for. Nightwolf, obviously, he's the aggressor. He's the enforcer. He'll put it to you. The ones player, like you said, oh my. Hadu just opens the door for Nick. What is that play?
He just bulldozed Ramboy.
And Nightwolf.
Yeah.
He gets the demo on the great Ramboy and bumps Nightwolf. Man.
That's the Amigos' aggressive play right there. Showing Carson wants to close out this series. Good save by him, too.
Oh, Nightwolf, that's a big miss there. Is this an open net? No, the great Ramboy, like we said, reliable. He's back. He's gonna take it though. As he gets demoed. Bad touch there from Nick. The great Ramboy will get a nice clear. Yeah. Nightwolf should be able to follow it up. He's gonna take it slow here. Smart play.
Gets it past
take
one.
His time. Oh, the bump on Nick.
Oh.
I don't think the great Ramboy was expecting that, but it was there.
Oh.
Nick now on the wall. Gets a clear. Nightwolf's a little bit away from this. He is going to make it, though.
Yeah.
Great Ramboy can't be caught in no man's land, which he is. Nightwolf can't get back for the save. Nick, he's got all 4 goals here for the Amigos.
Yeah, Riot's wide rotation is good when you're up by a couple of goals, but when you give the Amigos space right now, they're able to move the ball fast and flick it right over your head.
And now, similar situation to last game. They've got to get a goal here pretty quickly here. You can't keep doing this and rely on these 3-goal comebacks because they're not always going to happen. The Amigos made some mistakes last game, but they're looking like they're playing a little bit better right now. There's a beautiful clear by Hadu.
Yeah.
Nightwolf here. He's got space here.
I like that play by Nightwolf there. They have been banging it just against the Amigos backboard, and really the Amigos have shut that down every time, so
I don't like the play there from Great Ramboy. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you got it. Oh, that almost transitioned into a goal for the Riot right there. I'm just thinking, we see the Riot, they know what they gotta do. They gotta keep the pressure, they gotta get the ball past the Amigos, but still trying to find a way to do that.
And here's another chance for the great Ramboy. Good job slowing it down. Gets the flick. That's high. Is Nightwolf there a little bit late? Nick has time to recover. And I've liked how it's looked so far. Here's an open net, but it's a weak shot. Man, it's been looking good for them. They just haven't been able to finish, at least here in this final game. The future's bright for this team, no doubt. They're going to come away with a point here. They're going to put one more goal in. Hadu gets on the scoreboard here in this game. Man, what a series here from both these teams.
Goal 5 with a bang. It's a demo on net by Nick. They've definitely incorporated those demos to their scoring this series. And that can tilt the team a little bit. And there's another kickoff goal. That might... Yep, that's the nail in the coffin right there. The demo and the kickoff goal. We'll see if they go for the Brazil.
Well, I would be at this point. After getting 0 hero, you mentioned this pretty early in the series. The mental toughness, I don't know if that's what the word you put it, but you said something along those lines. And man, the Amigos, they showed it. They definitely had it this series. I mean, when you get 0 heroed on, I mean, they've got adrenaline rush, they've got the momentum, they've got everything, and they're gonna get the Brazil. I was wondering where Hadu was, and there it is, closing out the series.
Carson with a little 0 hero of his own to get the Brazil.
And I think the Amigos, they got to be impressed with how they had some adversity this series. I think a lot of people didn't give the Riot a chance, and they showed they've got a chance, and they close it out. They get 2 points. They get the win here. But for the Riot, they looked pretty good. After some more practice, some more reps together, I think this is going to be a pretty scary team to play against. They already are, but I think they're just going to get better from here. And then also, they made it to Game 5, so that means you get a point in the standings, which is huge moving forward. It looks like we have the somebody's in here, the Amigos in here, for an interview.
Yeah, that definitely gets people's heads turning about the Riot. It's going to be good to see how they grow this season. Looking forward to it. Nightwolf and Ramboy had a couple great games. That comeback in Game 4 really showcased their potential. So, good.
Yeah, I like the way you put that. All right, so we've got the victors here, Amigos and not Riot, just the Amigos here. How you guys feeling after that win?
Oh, so good. Oh, really, really
It was
good.
a close one.
Yeah.
I think we might have gotten a little overconfident. Was it game 4?
Game 4.
I would say so.
We threw out the GGs a little early, but
Yeah.
Listen,
And
Nick
then-
told me. Nick told me.
That was my next question to you. What's the GGs out there? It's like that was like Juju dancing on the logos. Like I feel like you should do that.
Okay,
But-
sometimes
I'm
it
not-
works.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I told Nick going into this match, Nightworth, do not underestimate, okay? And I swear to
Oh, yeah.
goodness, he was so scary in a 1v1 scenario. Like I started like shivering. I was like, no. He is so
Yeah.
scary in such a 1v1 scenario. Like I was telling like Nick, like, never leave me one-on-one with this guy ever again. Yeah, I think he's gonna be
He's
the best
very
rookie of the season.
talented.
I'm not even kidding. I think he's the best rookie, no question about it.
I don't
Those-
blame you.
Some
Sorry, go ahead,
strong
Caleb.
words. No, you guys played fantastic Rocket League, and you guys were able to close out that series, even though that slight hiccup in Game 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of that hiccup that he mentioned there, Game 4, he scores a 0 hero. You guys take the L, go into Game 5. What are your comms like? What's your mentality going into the game?
So
Okay, I'm gonna
we're
give one thing on Nick. Okay. The one thing with Nick and I, we need a hype man. So I just started hyping each other up so hard,
Yeah.
dude. We were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
let's go, Nick.
we
let's
were like
go."
screaming. It was pretty fun.
We were like yelling, and like I don't know, it helps you, but
Yeah.
I don't know about Nick's scenario on that really.
Oh no, I had a blast in there. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a fun series. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
looked like
whatever
a lot of fun.
worked,
Okay.
Yeah, we were just like we do not want to lose this game. This is the last game, so we had to give it our best. We had to make sure our comms were really good, calling everything out so we didn't double commit or anything. But
Yeah, comms, first game, we noticed really quickly that comms need the biggest improvements and rotation-wise, because first game we just blew out. We couldn't touch the ball, we couldn't rotate before the ball. It was really a struggle, and I honestly have no clue. The second game, I just hit a couple double taps, and I was happy with that. So I feel like that's what really hyped me up. But
How do you think
it
you
was
guys?
hard.
How do you think you guys played differently this game compared to last season? Like, do you think last season Amigos would have won that Game 5 the way you guys did today?
I think we
Probably.
definitely improved from last season. We've been playing together a little bit, quite a bit more, so we have more chemistry. We know where we're gonna be a lot of times now. So I think I don't know if we would have won last season or not, but
Yeah.
we were able to come through this season.
Yeah, that
Yeah, I
kind
agree.
it's big. It's big. I gotta tell you, man, the new rosters coming in here, I think that's a big reason why the Riot lost that game, and a big reason why you guys won the game is solely based on that. So obviously, I know you guys like to game plan a lot. Usually it's just be physical, get in their face, play aggressive. You guys kind of got away from that in the first game. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
so moving forward here, let me look here. Who's your opponent next week? I should know this.
I probably should know this too.
Yeah, I mean that
GM and captain.
wouldn't be
Is it
too
it's not
bad.
fire, is it?
No.
It
It's
is. It's Eradicator.
so you're playing the Eradicators.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting to see what their roster is, obviously. But what is your game plan? And don't tell us everything. Obviously, you want it to be some sort of a secret. But what is your goal going into that game?
Hype. A lot of hype.
Hype.
That's all that matters. Hype.
Hype.
It's all about the adrenaline rush. You know what I mean? It's the hype. I feel like I play so much better with the hype man.
Hype is definitely one. Also, momentum is big.
Yeah,
I think winning game 1 is like, if you win game 1, you have a lot of momentum in the series. So I think just winning game 1 is something it's like really key.
I totally agree with that.
I like those answers, gentlemen.
Physical, obviously.
Yeah. So GG's, you guys earned it. Good win out there. It was an interesting series. You definitely had us on the edge of our seats there in Game 4.
Yep. And you guys' hypeness hyped up the announcers, hyped up Ashton, hyped up me,
All right.
Listen,
and
I can't wait
hopefully
to
the
see
fans
stream.
too. But
Yeah,
I gotta
I don't
say,
know.
one request I have: please don't everybody wear NRG decals. You have no idea how hard it is to
I'm
read
really sorry.
The Amigos, we're
There's
like a
so
black
many
and white
times I was
team, so
calling
we
like
had to.
Ramboy Carson and Nickel
Did all four of us
Nightworth.
have? Did all 4 of us have it? Or
One person
3?
didn't. I don't know.
No,
Okay.
yeah. What
Because
do
I
you
know
call it?
Nightworth did. I think he had energy, and then me and Carson. Did.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, there's so many energy people in my head. I'm like, I'm not even gonna tell who the heck is Nick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look for that bright yellow.
Yeah,
octane.
the lime octane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, GG's, gentlemen. Like we said, you guys definitely deserve the win. You start 1-0. I think when you start 1-0, the percentage of making the playoffs. I don't have the numbers on me right now, but it's very surprising actually. The amount of teams that make the playoffs that win in week 1, very surprisingly high numbers. So you guys start off the season on the right foot. Congrats once again for myself and Caleb, and good luck next week, guys.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Big congrats. All right.
Great. See ya.
So that's going to just about do it for the stream here. That's it for week 1. All 5 matches have been played. All 10 teams have played. We've kind of got a little glimpse into how the season's going to unfold. Obviously, there's a lot of question marks around all of these teams, really, because the more we see them over the next few weeks, we'll really figure out who they are as a team. And, well, when they get tested, we'll see how they play. And I'm really looking forward to it. First season with 10 teams.
I know it's going to be a fun season, Ashton, and all 10 teams going for those 6 playoff spots. There'll be lots of sweeps and hopefully even more Game 5s or Game 7s, whatever it has in store. It'll be a good season.
Yeah, and those first two seeds, they get first round byes to the semifinals, so that's gonna add a lot more. As opposed to the last time there was a bye in the playoffs was season 1 when only 3 teams made the playoffs. So obviously it's a little bit different now. We've got double the teams. It'll be fun to see down the stretch who are those top 2 teams. It'll be a conversation topic, I'm sure, for the next 2 months here.
That's right.
All right, so that's going to just about do it for the stream here. We will get started. Monday Night Rocket League is coming at you, obviously, on Monday night. Most likely, we'll see what happens there. There's an important game being played by the Ohio State Buckeyes that same night, but we'll try to get you a match. And if not, throughout the week, obviously, we'll have 5 matches, as always. We'll try to get as many of them streamed as possible. But for myself and Caleb, that's going to just about do it here for the stream tonight.
All right. As Ashton said, we're signing off. And to all the Buckeyes, OH.